have a very special guest who is best known as Dr. Alvarez Raja Luis. Dr. Raja Luis is a great Vedic scholar and director to the various universities across the globe. Namaskar, Dr. Raja Luis Alvarez.
Namaskar, Lata.
Sir, first of all, I want to know that what attracted you the most to get into the field of Vedas and how did this journey begin? And also your connection with Maharshi Mahesh Yogi.
I was a student in Spain in this institute in the university, and happens all over the world that the student sometimes says, will I know how to be happy? Will I know how to make the decisions in my life? Will I know what to do with everything? And the schools and universities, they don't teach you that. They teach you a subject, but they don't teach you how to live. My motivation to study the Vedas is how to live and find happiness. And in the Vedas, I found that happiness and that Purnamada Purnamidam.
And how did you know about Vedas, knowledge of Vedas?
It happened that in the university I learned Transcendental Meditation, Bharati Dhyan. From one of the seminars, there was interest of the developing of consciousness. And in that, I learned from Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, who was having a university in Switzerland dedicated to Vedic research. And at that time, started my interest and my connection with the Vedas through the University of Maharishi in Switzerland.
Did you meet Maharshi Mahesh Yogi?
Yes, I met Maharshi Mahesh Yogi in Switzerland. And then from then on, I expressed my desire to continue studies, and he asked me to do my PhD in the university. And from then on, I studied modern science and Vedic sciences together under his guidance.
Sir, you are best known as creating a group of thousands of transcendental meditators from the different regions of the world. So, for those people who don't know about Transcendental Meditation, what it is?
Patanjali, the founder of yoga, which now, thanks to Prime Minister Modi and everyone in India, has become so popular around the world, says yoga chitra nitra viroda. Yoga means, meditation means the moment that the mind gets settled, completely quiet and experience itself. And that is transcendental meditation. The mind is on its own resting. You know, the mind works 24 hours a day. Not even when sleep stops. But the moment that we are experiencing this state of transcendence, this samadhi, experience peace. And that is transcendental meditation. Now, Patanjali also says, whenever, it says in Sanskrit, tat sanido vairaka, means wherever you have yoga near, in the vicinity of yoga, hostile tendencies disappear. Hundreds of thousands of people meditating creates peace, a kavach, a rastriya kavach for the country and the world. That's the reason that Maheshi guided me to do this activity for creation of peace through the Vedic technologies of consciousness.
What is that technology, if you kindly brief?
What you see, transcendental meditation is very simple. We all experience 3 states of consciousness every day. Now we are talking and we are awake. Later we'll go to sleep and we may even have a dream. These are the 3 states of consciousness we all know. The 4th one that is experienced in transcendental meditation is also natural to every individual. It's a state of alertness in very, very deep rest. That state is accomplished very naturally with transcendental meditation. It's no concentration, no study, no need of making any effort. It's a very, very simple process whereby the mind, naturally by itself, experiences a very peaceful and relaxing state from where has the source of its energy, creativity and happiness. That is what it is.
So during the transcendental meditation, do you recite any mantras, piece of mantras or?
We don't do like japa or recitations with religious meaning. You see, in linguistics, we say that the brain thinks in terms of thoughts that there are some words and some meaning. If I say to you, Dhanyavad, you know that is the D, these letters, and it means something in Hindi. But if you say that something to some other country, it may not mean anything, only hear it. So the brain records everything like this in the form of thoughts that they have content. That doesn't allow the mind to experience peace because it's always active. In Transcendental Meditation, we use a sound, but has no meaning. So allows the mind to naturally don't associate content and can relax.
So if you say which type of sounds?
It's a sound.
Okay.
It's sound that was found by the rishis, the Vedic rishis. They found which sounds they were in tune with nature, and later those they could have been called mantras. But mantra normally we associate to a meaning, to some deva, some god. Here, the mantras, the sounds of Transcendental Meditation, they are not associated to any because they just produce a state to allow the mind to be peaceful, and that can be practiced by anyone religious or non-religious. Everyone has the ability to do it.
It needs a lot of efforts and patience to get people from different culture and geographies on the same page. And how difficult it was for you to begin with, and what changes does it brings to the human lives?
In the Vedic culture, there are two expressions that they are at the root of the answer to your question. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam. Everyone wants to be happy. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam. Everyone wants to be peaceful. And we are one family in the world. So even different cultures, even different religions, even different way of thinking, everyone has that in common. And because of that Vedic common to everyone, that is easy to reach every culture because we are all wanting more happiness. Ananda Mayo Abhyeta.
You are the founder of World Peace Initiative. What is the core motive of the initiative, and is any connection between Transcendental Meditation and Vedas?
India is the Veda Bhumi, Bharat. Dev Bhumi Bharat, Purna Bhumi Bharat. And is the Vishwa Guru of the world. The knowledge of the Veda is Vishwa Guru, is Vishva Shanti, Rashtra, is good for everyone in the world. So on that basis, the connection of the fundamental is these Vedic technologies of consciousness. The ability to enliven Veda is the ability to create peace. And from India, the greatest contribution to mankind is to be the Vishwa Guru of the Vishwa Shanti of the world through the Vedic technologies of consciousness. Tata Brinde, Tata Brahmande, everywhere. This, on that way, we are creating a better world from the wish of the Vedic rishis, from the, we say alayam karuna alayam, from this beautiful compassion of the Vedic tradition for everyone to be happy around the world, which is the greatest gift of Mother India for everyone around the world. Now, Transcendental Meditation, we say, is a very simple technique to experience yoga, quiet of the mind. And then we say, Richo Akshare Paramevyoman, Yasmin Deva Adivishve Nishedu. Means in that Paramevyoman, in that level of para, the Richas, they are lively, they are awakened. So when we transcend, very easily, everyone can do it through Transcendental Meditation, Veda becomes lively. We start to experience it from within. Veda is not in the books. The rishis experiencing in, and then they record it in the books so they can be understood for generations their experience. Veda is an experience of every human being. And that is the gift of India for the whole world. And that was the wish of Maharishi, to give that to all the family of nations.
So is it very difficult to motivate people with the knowledge?
Gradually, as more and more people are experiencing that state, is becoming gradually more easy, and people want to be more happy, and people want to be open. So in the world at the moment, this is more possible than before, and we wish that is quickly adopted by enough number of people, so we can see the world that the Vedic Swarga Bhumi can create. This is our desire for everyone, and this is the gift of India, Mother India, for everyone in the world.
Thank you so much, Dr. Raja Luis. You have shared your ideas, your thought, your knowledge of your researches with our viewers. Thank you so much. Such a pleasure talking to you. Namaskar.
To Latam, tell everyone the viewers of this program, that the joy is ours, that this root guard in India, this precious knowledge of India, becomes the Vishwa Guru of a new well with peace, harmony, the well that everyone wants to see, which is the gift of the Vedic riches through the Shastras for the whole world, and now becoming a reality in the India, playing the role of Vishwa Guru of the well. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam, Sarve Santu Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu, Makatsitu Kavayave. Namaskar, Jai Gurudev.
वेद विद्यानुशील